All right, hello. Hopefully everybody is good. All is well. Very excited. It is the night, the day, the release of March of the Machines. A little bit late tonight. I was having issues with my CPU. It was running constantly at 100 Celsius. For whatever reason, I couldn't figure it out. I might have had a wire in the back that got loose when I was taking off the panel just to check something and hook up a different fan. Not entirely sure. Hopefully that was it. Maybe I just had to turn on the cooling, the AI cooling on my console that can control and check the temperatures on my computer there. Could have been it. It's certainly not running nearly as hot. It's right at about 50, 60 Celsius. Yeah, just constantly 100 all the time. I tried to reset the computer, just do everything. So I just took it all apart. I took the cooling, liquid cooling, right on top of the CPU. Took that off, looked at the heatsink paste. Seems like it wasn't put on all that good. This was a pre-built computer, so I kind of spread the heatsink paste around just so it would transfer a little bit better, and that seems to maybe have done the trick. But yeah, okay, I'm getting sidetracked. Hopefully all you guys are doing well. I got the Mastery Pass, the previous Mastery Pass from Phyrexia All-Obi-Wan. It gave me a draft token. So I'm going to start off tonight doing a premier draft, a rare dino draft, grabbing every possible dino I can. Hopefully that's going to get me some of them that I'm desperately looking for. But yeah, for the most part, it's a rare draft, focused on dinos, of course. It's going to be a dino draft deck. Probably won't be too good, but it will save me wild cards. I am going to open up a bunch of packs after I do the draft here. I probably won't do too well, but we'll see. Would be pretty cool to play dinosaurs in standard. They're not quite there with the release of March of the Machines, that's for sure, but they will get there. And I think I'll try it at least a little bit. If we can fill... Okay, good. We filled the last seat. All right, off to the races. Oh, none of this dino? Do we have a dino? No dino yet. Yeah, it's a rare. I guess I'll pick it. Dino. You can do it. Rampaging Raptor, Ancient Imperiosaur. But again, I'm sitting on 30 rare wild cards. I definitely can get basically everything that I want. Of course, I'm going to open up like 90 packs. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. Probably going to sink at least 50,000 gold into packs and opening up dinos themselves, plus the wild cards that I'm going to get. Red green dino deck or something different? Yes, Sammy. We'll see. Hopefully I can get enough red and green dinosaurs with this draft. I'd be happy if I got, one Ancient Imperiosaur from this draft and one Rampaging Raptor, maybe an Invasion of Ixalan or Invasion of Ikoria. Anything. Any number of the cards that I'm hoping for. Let's see. Invasion of Zendikar. I won't take too long on this just because I almost never, absolutely ever do a draft. Yeah. Well, I guess I'll go Breach the Multiverse. That doesn't look too good. Each player mills 10 cards. For each player, choose a creature or planeswalker card in that player's graveyard. Oh, okay. Put them onto the battlefield. Each creature you control becomes a Phyrexian in addition to its other types. Well, this is a rare draft. Grab all the rares I can and possibly maybe make some semblance of a deck. Of course, with this being the first day, people are going to probably take some time doing their picks. Oh, what do we got? A Fire Song and Sunspeaker. Well, I don't want that. That's not going to help me out at all. Not full. Oh, Tandem Takedown, 100%. That's one thing I'm looking to try out. A Topiary Stomper with 4 power, tandem takedown, giving it +1/+0, and then any other dino, if it's 2, 3, some creature, there's a very good chance we have a total of 7, 8, maybe 9 power when we choose 2 creatures we control. 1, 2 green, destroy target creature, planeswalker, or battle. Effectively, I would think, with all the fairly cheap dinos that I have. I think that's pretty decent. Kind of like a Bouncer's Beatdown. Sometimes you're paying 2 and a green for Bouncer's Beatdown if you don't target a black permanent. But this could just be better? Possibly? I don't know. Hard to say. Oh, Invasion of Ixalan. Yeah, I like that. So Invasion of Ixalan, red and a green. When it enters the battlefield, you can create a treasure token. Lovely stuff to ramp temporarily for that 3rd turn. We can discard a card. If we do, we draw a card, so maybe we're flooded or we have something we don't want to see. Then eventually we flip this. It's a nice 3/4 trample, enters the battlefield, may discard a card. Oh, Copper Host Crusher, yes please. I'm gonna hope I get some ramping things, but I almost thought this was a dino when the previews first started. Phyrexian Bear Rhino, certainly is a very scary combination. Slap Dino in there, Phyrexian Dino Rhino. Oof, that has a nice ring to it. 8 for an 8/8 trample hexproof. I mean, well, we'll see if we get there. This is definitely not my bread and butter, but it will be a good time. Not Volter. Yeah, I'll go with this. Add a bear? Yes. I would like to see another one. Hopefully I can get some ramp, which, speaking of, Invasion of Ixalan is kind of a ramp. Maybe we don't have to use that treasure. We can save the treasure until we get closer to the Copper Host Crusher or get enough for it. Chances are we would have to use this treasure from Invasion of Ixalan a little bit earlier. We wouldn't want to have it stick around, but mainly just picking this Not Vold Hermit 4 for a 4/4. Decent sized body, I hope, and then we'll get maybe some more tandem takedowns. Have a few fairly cheap stuff. Oh, hey, we got another Copper Host Crusher. All right, we're going big and nasty and scary and possibly not getting there, but we got 2 rares so far. Probably never using Breach of the Multiverse, but this is one less rare, at the very least, that I could open from the pack. Might be a dino instead when I open up those 50, but at the very least, this is a free draft. It would be nice to get maybe 1 or 2 wins here. I got to get at least 1 or 2 dinos so I can technically call this a dinosaur deck. Hopefully I get a few. I should get at least a few. There definitely is plenty in this set. We got a dino yet? No? I kind of like the Beamtown Beat Stick. 1 red, equipped creature gets +1/+0 in menace. Whenever a equipped creature deals combat damage to a player or a battle, you make a treasure. So, Beamtown Beat Stick, a kind of way to, get a little bit closer. Temporary ramp for that Copper Host Crusher. Not bad. Yeah. Something cheap for one. I kind of like that. I like that indeed. It is only sorcery speed, but 1 in the green to destroy an artifact, battle, enchantment, or creature with flying. That is pretty fantastic and versatile removal. Lithomantic Barrage can't be countered. 1 damage at 5. That target is white or blue. That could be good. We're kind of in Gruul colors, so 1 red to potentially take out maybe Knights. I believe Azorius Knights is a thing in March of the Machines. I didn't look at too much other than the dinos and maybe some potentially supporting cards, of course. Rugged Highlands, oh, let's make things a little bit more consistent. Definitely would not recommend what I'm doing, but maybe some of you guys also don't play draft, and there's another Beamtown beat stick. Okay, we're going to be bringing the beat down with that. Fate Sale. Yeah. Give a thing flying. +1/+0. Oh, no, we got a swamp. We got a swamp. That's not what we're planning to do. Oh my goodness. Another Breach the Multiverse. I don't want to pick that. Oh, I like that. I like that. Definitely. Maybe we get a lot of little creatures. So Storm the Seed Core there. 2 green. Distribute 4 counters among up to 4 creatures you control. Creatures you control gain Vigilance and Trample. Very nice indeed. We need some more bodies though. I think. Volcanic Spite. Oh, 100%. 100%. Lovely stuff right there. 1 in a red, 3 damage to a creature, planeswalker, or battle. And you may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library. If you do draw a card, this is big. Fantastic. So we got this. We got Lithomantic Barrage. Tandem Takedown. We got a decent bit of removal here, I must say. Oh, hey, we got the Rampaging Geoderb. I can call this a dinosaur deck. Oh, I was getting a little bit worried there. Instant pick right there. Lovely, lovely. 4 for a 3/3 trample haste, of course, quite nice. When we attack, target attacking creature gets +1/+1. Love it. If it's attacking a battle, put a counter on it instead. Oftentimes, maybe we just want to hit the opponent, but nice. 4 for a 4/4 trample haste, and that boost in power could potentially stick around. Do at least have 1 battle so far. No, 2 battles. Invasion of Ixalan and Invasion of Kaldheim. I'm liking the looks of this. Let's get that Rampaging Geoderb. No, can we change the deck? Nuts. We can't change the deck art of a draft deck, unfortunately. But I just feel better. We have a dino. Oh, it would have felt very dirty if I didn't get a dino. While I was emoting. Stormclaw Rager. I almost thought Stormclaw Rager was a dinosaur due to the name. Rampaging Rager, Regisaur, Alpha, Tyrannix, Super Rex. But that is an Ogre Warrior. I don't want that. Mountain Cycling? No. I guess that. Okay. We got 1 dino. 1 down. Many to go. Oh, Scrappy Brawler, 100%. I featured that on when I was talking about March of the Machines. 4/3/4. When it attacks, an attacking creature gets +2/+0 and trample. Return it to its owner's hand at the end of combat, and that is lovely. But we'll just grab a nice second Volcanic Spite here. We're going to have some very fantastic removal. Pretty nice package indeed. We may not be playing a whole lot of creatures, certainly not for a long time with these Copperhost Crushers, but at least we can keep the opponent's ones at bay. Work to its favor. Target player searches their library for a basic land onto the battlefield. Some ramp? Yeah, well, I guess. Might as well. It's pretty expensive for 4, but we do get a bit of counters there, so I guess. Oh, hey, another Storm the Seed Core. Okay, let's do it. I'm liking this. Let's get a bunch more bodies. Give everybody trample, vigilance. Just stomp right over them. Again, I have no major idea what I'm doing, so don't take any pointers because there are none for this particular moment. But oh man, I thought it'd be nice to do this with you guys just to see how many dinos I actually get, and then yeah, At least 50 packs, I'm thinking. Maybe 60. I'll start with 10. I'll do them in batches of 10 just to see dinos that I get. Maybe I get super lucky and I don't have to spend a whole lot of gold to get every single thing that I'm looking for. But I would imagine I probably will have to spend quite a bit. One day. Oh, I guess the placid rotten tail, fungus rat. Yeah, okay, we'll do it. Nice cheap creatures, but get a lot of little creatures, just so we can slap some counters on them with Storm the Seed Core here, make them bigger, better, potentially. This thing can get a little bit bigger, paying 3 to exile it from our graveyard, put counters on something else, I guess. Yeah, it's just 1 for a 1/1 vigilance. I guess it's better than 1 for a 1/1 nothing. That is a pretty nice art. Oh, Burning Sun's Fury. Technically, there is dinosaurs in this art, so that also makes this draft deck a little bit more dinosaur. We've got one actual one, and this, I am doing that. Yes, please. 2 creatures, get +2/+0 in haste. Yeah, maybe that's not going to be so good, but powering things up and the Convoke could come in quite handy. Make the Placid Rotten Tail a 3/1. Put some counters on it with the Storm the Seed Core there. Marauding Dreadship, I guess. Ren's Resolve, that's not the worst thing in the world. 1 in a red, exile the top 2 cards until the end of our next turn. We may play those cards, which is pretty fantastic. But no Dino? Am I seeing a Dino? I don't think so. Let me double check. I don't want that. That looks good. Furnace Rains, 2 in a red, steal something, and create a treasure. Oh, that's good. 10 takedown, alright. Maybe we don't have enough bodies. Seems like it's alright at the moment. 10 creatures so far. I guess I want about 18? No. 13, something like that. It's been a while since I looked at the BREAD acronym for drafts. Man, I just hope we get to see the Copperhouse Crusher at some point. Seems like there could be a pretty good chance for that. We got Invasion and Beamtown Beatstick, Furnace Rains, making a treasure when we steal one of the opponent's creatures, and whenever it deals combat damage to a player or battle, create a treasure token. I like it. I like it. Crystal Carapace 4, +3/+3, Ward 2. Yeah, maybe. Incubate 5, huh? That looks pretty interesting. Oh, Rampaging Geoderm. My goodness, how did I not see a second Rampaging Geoderm? Oh boy. This is looking good, folks. Good-ish. Yeah, I guess we can do that. I was really hoping for an Ancient Imperiosaur, but I imagine people would probably snap that up. Especially with all these little creatures. 5 and 2 green for a 6/6 Convoke, Trample, Ward 2. That is going to be very, very scary indeed. Another Lithomantic Barrage. Why not? We'll bring the pain to anything white or blue, that's for sure. Hmm. Oh. Oh, it's just nice to see a dino. Oh boy, that feels good, even though they're not rare. Very, very exciting indeed. Hopefully we can slap some counters on it. Maybe attack some of our own battles. Hopefully I get at least 2 wins. 2 wins would be good. But I won't be holding my breath, that's for sure. Vengeant Earth. You know, I could go with that. It's another creature, 1 red, turn. Oh, another Lithomantic Barrage. Nobody is picking this up. Like that. Just get some more creatures, pretty much. 3 for a 2/1. That's kind of rough, but when it enters the battlefield, put a counter on target creature. If that's another creature, it also gains the abilities printed below. Whenever it becomes tap, you can discard a card. If you do, you draw a card. So it's nice to potentially cycle things away. I'm just going to grab all kinds of little creatures. I'm going to put counters on them, make them bigger potentially with Burning Sun's Fury here. Yeah. I could work with that. Okay, here goes nothing. My goodness, this sure is a hodgepodge. I mean, it's another creature in our colors. Would be nice to get a 7/5 menace, I must say. Storm the Seed Core there, making it bigger. A 9/7 trample, vigilance, menace. Whew. Scary stuff. All right. Let's get those wins. Oh boy. I should be playing some intense music for this. Nope, I don't need island. No, not that. Swamps? No, thank you. We're not playing Breach the Multiverse. That's for sure. I see a little bit of double green, but it's probably fairly even at the moment. A little bit more red than green, perhaps increasing the amount to 6. 16. You know what'll make the mountains 9? There's lots of early red, a lot more early red. The later stuff is the green stuff, it seems. So just increase the chance we see those sources of red and still cut things down a little bit here. Ichor Shade, no, we don't need that. Lithomantic Barrage, just in case, well, we're not facing anything white or blue. Nah, I don't need that. We're getting there. I like the looks of that. Okay, okay. Oh boy, cross your fingers. Here we go. I should have renamed it Dino Draft Deck. We got 2. Watch out, folks. The 2 Geoderms are coming for you. Home row. Home row. Yeah, I can make that work. We got 4 lands, Scrappy Brawler, Bruiser, I should say, Volcanic Spite just to take out whatever creatures they play. Still no 2 sources of green for eventually the Copperhost Crusher. I see. Oh, there's that lovely Invasion of Ixalan. I think it's got to be the Copperhost Crusher. No, let's go with Storm the Seed Core. Yeah. Hopefully I don't have to use that treasure for Volcanic Spike coming up, but if they play something big, I definitely will take the opportunity. Definitely not wasting Volcanic Spite on this. Oh, another Copperhost Crusher. That is a little bit unfortunate, I guess. Hopefully the Scrappy Bruiser sticks around. Currently at 5 with that treasure. 6. We're getting there. If we can land this guy, I think that is going to be very scary for anybody. Stoke the Flames, that's... Well, it's not so good, I must say. Disciples of the Inferno. What is this? If a non-creature source you control would deal damage to a creature or battle, deals that much damage plus 2. Ouch. That's going to be painful. Not too sure why they did that. Okay, now the question becomes, do I want to flip this to Truga Cliffhanger Charger? You know what, let's do that. Let's just get it. I guess another source of green, just in case for that Copperhost Crusher there. But it's looking alright. 6, 7, 8, eventually getting to that Copperhost Crusher, but I don't think we'll be quite dead yet. Hopefully the Truga Cliff Charger is going to temper their aggression at least a little bit. Well, that is painful. we have to block with the Cliff Charger, unfortunately, so we'd only take... Well, I guess if they do this Incubate token, getting that Phyrexian, I think they can attack with it this turn, sadly. Not free Dinos Pterosaurus. I was having issues with it, making the account. I was all ready, but I found they have this new Sparky ranked or something. Spark ranked is weird. Just recently implemented, and you have to go through this beginner ranked mode. And yeah, before you can go into actual ranked and before you can actually make a deck, it seems. And it was going to take too long, so I just decided to do actual normal stuff. I think that's probably going to do it. Especially when they flip that incubation thing. Jacob, how's it going? Hopefully all is well. Yes, there are a lot of new cards, Paul. But I'm just doing my draft here. The free draft token that I had. Hopefully getting some dinos, and I did get some dinos. At least it seems I'll buy myself some time from the Disciples of the Inferno there. Hopefully that's not it. Yes, yeah. Hey, no, technically it is still a dinosaur deck. I got the Rampaging Geoderm. And that will do it. That will certainly do it. Hey, that's all right. But it is a minor, very minor dinosaur deck. I wasn't fortunate enough to get some of those nice rare dinos and dino cards in the draft. But I thought I'd do it up just to save myself some wild cards. And, well, hopefully the next one goes a little bit better. No, I think I can work with this. Nice Invasion of Ixalan there, getting us a treasure token. Getting to Invasion of Kaldheim. The turn after that, there isn't really any creatures, unfortunately, but, well, that is a creature, I must say. Let's get rid of that Copper Host Crusher. And get another Storm the Seed Core, my goodness. I only have 2 Storm the Seed Cores. Thalia. Well, that could be problematic a little bit. I feel like we probably should just take her out. She's stopping us from playing a wide range of other things, unfortunately. I'll wait and see what they play next turn. Maybe there's something that would be better to destroy with the Volcanic Spite. You know what, I'll wait. I'll take out Thalia. Going to allow me to play the Invasion of Kaldheim there just for the 4. Then I can save that treasure token, which might come in handy for playing the Copper Host Crusher, 8/8 trample, hexproof. I hope. Or they just play something decently sized. Oh, what is that? Whenever another non-token creature you control dies, return it to the battlefield face down under its owner's control. It's a forest. I don't like the looks of that. Now we're just going to take her out. Hey, there we go. Okay, see, I told you. I had grabbed some Rampaging Geoderms. 4/4, well, 3/3, trample, haste, all that good stuff. Okay, now the question becomes, Rampaging Geoderm doesn't threaten that Eudora, unfortunately. I wish, Sammy. I think they're going to implement that at some point. It might be a little while, unfortunately. But I'm thinking Rampaging Geoderm this turn, Storm the Seed Core next turn. I can put all 4 counters on the Rampaging Geoderm, making them absolutely massive with Trample and Vigilance. Well, it already has Trample, but the Vigilance is pretty nice, I hope. And that is going to be a scary thing, indeed. Maybe Storm the Seed Core is coming in handy. Swinging with a nice 8/8. Oh, another Rampaging Geoderm. Okay, let me think. Yeah, it's got to be Storm the Seed Core. Make them big. And make them bigger. Ooh, beautiful stuff. It does, Jacob? Okay, hopefully maybe I can entice you a little bit. Oh, what do they got up there? Okay, well, that is a little bit unfortunate. Man. Huh. Well, I definitely want to take out Eudora here. Stop their non-token creatures whenever they die from returning as forests. Can't take out multiple things, unfortunately, but I guess we take out that. But yes, Jacob, after I'm done the draft here, you're going to want... Oh, they got the Rampaging Raptor. Oh, that makes me cry and shed tears. I was hoping to open up this absolutely stunning new edition for dinosaurs. Or for just red in general. Yeah, that tends to do the trick. Some duds there, but we got one more chance, hopefully, to get a win or two. Yeah, still pretty good. I saw both Rampaging Geoderms, so I'm feeling pretty good about that. I went into this having no expectations whatsoever, and yeah, that certainly is being met. Probably if there was an actual dinosaur lord that was really pushing dinosaur tribal with March of the Machine, I'd probably look into the draft a little bit more. Well, look into the draft whatsoever. Seems alright. Oh, some Beamtown beat sticks. Eventually getting a creature to slap this onto, making it bigger with +1/+0 menace, sneaking through some damage potentially. Well, we'll just keep playing them. Hopefully, at least once we get to see this Copper Host Crusher here. But hey, at the very least, I'm not so good at drafts, so things will not last too long, and we'll get to the main event of opening up all those packs. Oh, I'm salivating. I've been dreaming of this moment. Oh, and there's the Rampaging. Okay. Hopefully we get another land at some point here. At least one source of green for that Rampaging Geoderm there. I was thinking of maybe taking this out. Oh, I guess not. Might as well make use of it. Especially since I have 2 in hand. And we don't need the Copper Host Crusher yet. This, there, it got us a land. Beautiful stuff. Oh, and another land. So we will get to that Rampaging Geoderm next turn. And that is hopefully going to do the trick. Certainly feeling quite a bit better than the previous 2 games. Come on, good buddy. Oh, well, no, let's not get ahead of myself. Now, I think they could have a counter spell or something Something for something. I'm going to try and draw stuff out with the Hanger Scrounger. They have all that mana up. They want to do something to someone. That's all right. That Hanger Scrounger could get a little bit bigger if we get a second source of green for Storm the Seed Core here. So that might actually turn out to be pretty nice. Counterspell. Maybe they did have something. Oh, well, that certainly is good. Change the equation. Very fantastic. Counter target red or green spell with mana value 6 or less. Oh boy. I was worried about this. It's going to be a little bit painful. Of course, Carnage, Tyrannix Rex, Shifting Ceratops. A decent amount of dinos already can't be countered, but this is not that. Guess we just won't attack, huh? I'll take some more damage. I would like to at least put all those counters on Hanger Scrounger here. Potentially. Yeah, let's do that. Oh, you've got to be kidding. Wow. Okay. Back to back changed the equation. Huh. Oh. I guess this was a quick one. Okay. I'll just stem the bleeding a little bit. Oh boy. Well, that certainly almost does the trick. 4. So we're almost in range of that Copper Host Crusher, but yeah, oh, that is just bad luck, I guess. Well, that's certainly not going to do the trick. We're at 2. We only have one creature that we play. All right, it was, well, it wasn't long, it wasn't too good, but I got it done, got that out of the way, and now we'll get into the actual main event. Yeah, a little bit of gold a pack. Could be worse. Okay. Strap yourselves in, folks. This is the main event. A little pre-show there, I guess you could say. All right, okay, let me get myself situated. I was looking at this. I could buy 45 packs. I would get an Omnath Locus of All. I don't see myself ever using it, but I guess it kind of makes sense. It's a copy of something that I could potentially open. That rare could become a dino instead, maybe, if I did it this way. I know at least I'll start off with, the 45,000. We got a bunch of golden packs, which is nice. Now I do have to open up 5 more, so I'm going to go and do that right here. 3 packs. Yeah. And then 2 more just to get that next golden pack. Oh boy, here we go. Oh man, this is going to be good. Look at all these packs. Is it Dino? Oh, look at that. You've got to be kidding. We did it. with the very first golden pack. Wow, we get an Ancient Imperiosaur. Absolutely. The icing on the cake. This was meant to be. Oh, look at that. Saves me a rare wild card. Stunning. Oh, and the Galta and Mavrin. What is going on here, folks? You can see it happening live. I did not redo this. It's meant to be. Pack Great Pulls Heaven. Literally, the very first golden pack had an Ancient Imperiosaur. Potentially the most exciting card. The card I'm most excited for. Woo! And we got this. Wow. Oh my god. We still got 54 more packs to go. Strap yourselves in. Yes, congratulations. Jacob, hopefully these new dinos will push you in the right direction, bring you back to here. But if you don't get back to Magic the Gathering Arena, that's all good. I do appreciate you watching. Just got to get 3 more Pterosaurus. Yes. A green-white dino deck. Sammy, potentially. I'm going to try that. It might be Naya with red. Hard to say. I'm going to have to mess around with things, but for tonight it'll just be red and green with those new dinos. And possibly Galta and Marvin at some other day. Oh. Okay, wow, that's good. That's good. We got the Ancient Imperiosaur. Alrighty. First one. Here we go. Zephyr Singer. That's a pirate. I don't like pirates. All right. Zergo and Ojutai. Well, looks a little bit like a dinosaur, but definitely not in my colors. Okay, let's go. Let's go. We got lucky. I think we can get lucky again. Oh, hey, we got a dino. Technically, war trained slasher there. 4/3 in a red for a 4/3 menace. So this could actually work in menace tribal Rakdos menace dinosaurs with the Labyrinth Raptor. Each creature you control with menace. One of the creatures that's blocking it has to be sacrificed. It has to be blocked by 2 or more. So that is actually very detrimental, and oftentimes I just didn't have enough dinosaurs with menace to make Rakdos menace dinosaur tribal feel good. But I think this might be a nice little addition. It's not the best, but it's something to think about. Invasion of Gobakon. I've seen a lot of people very excited about this. Maybe if I do go into Naya Dinos. A dragon is a dino with wings, yes, and it can burn things to the ground. Yeah, well, I guess you could say that. Naya Dinosaur Commander deck. Yes, I think Naya Dinos is probably the most popular. Definitely cool, yeah. Gruul is the best. Consistency-wise, 100%. White is nice to splash into, but I don't think there's enough benefit just to splash into white. Good enough, good enough. Yeah, the one Kinjali's Collar there, reducing all dinosaurs by cost of 1. Cost reduction is very nice. It could help play multiple things similar to, yeah, O-Typic Huntmaster. Hasty 5-drop on turn 3 is very exciting, but no, I could see myself using this. Enters the battlefield, look at opponent's hand, which is nice. We gain that information. We can exile a non-land card as long as it remains exiled. Cost 2 more to cast, and when we flip this at the beginning of our end step, light shield array there, we put a counter on each creature that attacked this turn. Oftentimes dinos want to attack most turns, but we get to sacrifice it at instant speed anytime if something goes wrong or if things go south with a sweeper. Creatures you control gain hexproof and indestructible for nothing. So I could see this. You know, Naya Dinos, gain that information, look at the opponent's hand, and, well, it could change our plays to, you know, sequencing them a little bit better. Oh, hey, there we go, the first rare wild card. What are we at? 33 rare wild cards. Rare. Oh, I'm going to get tongue-tied tonight. Breach the multi. I had that in my draft deck. I don't want to see that anymore. No siree. Yeah, another Invasion of Ixalan. That was pretty cool. Shieldred. Well, I don't think I'm too worried about this new version of Shieldred. 5, 3 and 2 black there. Enters the battlefield. Each opponent sacrifices a non-token creature or planeswalker. Very nasty stuff. Liliana of the Veil making us sacrifice a creature. Oftentimes it is that Carnage Taunt if they've killed all the other ones. It's very painful to have to sacrifice Carnage Taunt, either to Liliana or the other sacrifice spells, but Mono Black or Rakdos now having another way to make us sacrifice some of the hard to deal with stuff is going to be kind of painful, I guess. Yeah, if they flip it, for each opponent, destroy one creature, the planeswalker that player controls. Okay. Each opponent discards 3 cards, then mills 3 cards. The second mode there, when they put that second lore counter on. Oh boy. And the third one, put all creature cards from all graveyards onto the battlefield under your control. Well, that is probably game over right there. I think so, Pterosaurus. Yes, hopefully we open up the new Vorinclex. But man, that I may have to bring some graveyard hate to help against that. We'll see. Or just graveyard hate in general. Hey, we got the third Rampaging Geoderm. Lovely, lovely stuff. Oh, folks, we did it. We've got the first Rampaging Raptor saving us 1 rare wild card. Oh, I just gotta sit here and admire such a beautiful new addition. Okay, lovely. Marauding Raptor, Otepic Huntmaster, possibly both reducing this to 2 red. Oh boy, okay. Beautiful. We're rolling in it. Too bad I didn't open those dinos in the draft. Croxa and Kurnos, and nothing much there. Invasion of New Phyrexia. No. Not that. Yes, definitely, Sammy, I must say. And yeah, that Raptor. Fantastic. I'll just keep moving through things if there's something that pops up, that I was looking to use, or if I'm just stunned at opening up another Ancient Imperiosaur, Rampaging Raptor, Invasion of Ixalan. Crossing my fingers. But we want to get into the matches eventually as well. Etali, Primal Conqueror. There we go, man. Oh, this, the algorithm, at least for packs, is being quite nice to me tonight. Wish I could move the image of Etali over a little bit there. Likely most of you guys have seen that Etali new one, 7 for a 7/7 trample. Hopefully we can have haste, but this is better than the original version, which you had to attack to get the trigger. This is just enter the battlefield, exile a card from the top of our library and the top of the opponent's, and then we play both those things. We skip over all the lands, which was sometimes a pretty bad drawback for the original Etali. We'd get nothing. We might have to wait a turn to attack to get nothing because we couldn't give haste to the OG version. A very big Spino indeed. Yes it is, Jacob. I mean, if we can flip it, that is just going to be stunning. 11/11 trample, indestructible. But I could see myself using multiple copies of Etali, Primal Conqueror, possibly 4. The first one is lovely, nice body. Then everyone afterwards is, just sorcery speed. Play 2 things, one from your library, one from the opponent's. It's not like it's completely dead. You still get potentially some nice value from future copies. Nothing there. Oh, what? Man, 2 Sheoldreds. I think it's going to switch back and we're going to get another Ancient Imperiosaur. I can feel it. I can feel it coming up. Rampaging Raptor. Ooh. More dinos. You can do it. Ancient Imperiosaur. I was joking. Wow. Oh boy. Ooh. Let's pause there for a second. Lovely. So I've gotten 2 so far. I only need 2 more to finish off the playset. What is going on here? Man. Beautiful. 2 more to go. Let's go. Cross your fingers. Maybe I don't need to use any rare wildcards whatsoever. Maybe 1 or 2 just to finish off the things I need. Invasion of Theros. No. Oh, what's Convoke Heaven? Let me see if there's something with Convoke and I'll show you. Somewhere here. Oh, what? What? Does Magic the Gathering do they know I play Dinos? I'm stunned. Oh yes, I did miss the sale back. If we see another copy, I'm going to mention it. But yeah, Convoke Heaven. Your creature can help you cast this spell. Each creature you tap while casting it pays for 1 or 1 mana of that creature's color. Lovely. I think you can see the Convoke just at the top there. But basically, Otepic Huntmaster or Marauding Raptor, we all know those, reducing a dinosaur by 1. It's already taking Ancient Imperiosaur down to a total of 6. And then if we also tap it, takes it down to 5. We get the cost reduction plus the tapping of the creature itself. Otepic Huntmaster can pay for 2 of this. Marauding Raptor can pay for 2 of this. If we tap both of those, we reduce this to a cost of 3, which is insane. And 2 creatures convoking it means this enters as a 10/10 trample ward 2. I love it. 3 of them. I think the Convoke should be up there. Yeah, you can see the Convoke there. Okay. Let's move on. But man, that is just nuts. Okay. Oof. No. I can't believe it. They know I play Dinos, and they're like, you know what? The algorithm was not kind to Tarzan the past few nights. We're going to give him a little bit of a bone. Something nice. Although I already feel good. I love playing this, so keep playing Dinos. But I must say, that is... oh! And a rare wild card. Oh boy. We're swimming in it. 36 rare wild cards. Yes, very cool. Convoke is, I guess, a little bit like the elves that give mana. Now consider this. Llanowar Elves taps for a green, which would help play an Ancient Imperiosaur, or it can simply tap to convoke. It has the same effect, paying for 1 or reducing it by 1, whatever you want to call it. However, if the elf convokes the Imperiosaur, it comes down bigger, so of course naturally you would want to do that. But again, cost reduction on a creature plus tapping it is better than tapping it for a mana or tapping it to convoke. More efficient, more explosive. Hopefully getting an Ancient Imperiosaur down a little bit early. Oh, Tribute of the World Tree. I was thinking of using this. 3 green, whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, draw a card if its power is 3 or greater. So it's a little bit better than Garruk's Uprising. That is nice. Otherwise, put 2 counters on it. So those creatures you play that are weak, that don't meet the requirement, you don't have to feel too bad playing them. And Huntmaster with this would live with 1 Marauding Raptor ping, or from one Marauding Raptor ping. No trample. Yes, Pterosaurus, the trample on Grook's Uprising is absolutely fantastic. Sometimes Marauding Raptor is swinging quite big, a 6-3, an 8-3, and it just gets chump blocked into oblivion. But I think it's worth trying out. It is nice to see my first copy so far. Let's see that other Rampaging Raptor, though. Yeah, I don't know. It's worth a try. I still like Grook's Uprising, but that I think could have better potential. Well, more wild cards, I can't complain. Oh, I'll try it out for all you guys some night, and hopefully it pops off quite well. Of course, I can probably try out some things if you butter me up enough, or chances are I might just have that card already, that I can feature it in a list, talk about it a little bit, and can maybe... Oh, we got our first Invasion of Ixalan. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Make a 5/5 Drover. Yes, Pterosaurus, it would be nice. I did make an account for the free Dinos Heaven. I was explaining that they recently implemented this new Spark rank. It's like a ranked before the ranked. You got to complete it as part of the tutorial. I did all the color challenges and everything. I was getting prepared, excited to do King of Dinos, the new free Dino account. But the Spark rank, you have to get to rank 1 or something. It was just going to take too long to set things up tonight. I was running out of time, unfortunately. So maybe tomorrow night, hopefully, the free Dino version, March of the Machines, all that good stuff. I'm going to try to do it. But this, of course, is just the regular one. I almost got it set up. But yes, nice that we got this. Oh, lovely Belligerent Regisaur. Indestructible. Whenever we cast a spell, not instant, not sorcery, we flip it, and then the next turn we play another Dino. Boom. We've got a lovely 4/3 trample, indestructible with Domri. Of course, that is going to be fantastic, making it a 5/3. But think of any fight spell. Primal Might. Imagine that. X and a green. You can pay any amount for X to buff the creature equal to X. Let's say it's 5, 6. We get Belligerent Regisaur +6/+6, making it a 10/9. Trample, indestructible. And then we fight something, which could be Shieldred. Think about that. We don't have to worry about it dying. We still get to continue in attacking safely. This thing survives. Maybe the opponent doesn't want to take 10, but if they block, they don't kill it. We turn the fight spells into so much better, and possibly that Primal Might. Make it as big as you can, take out something super big, and attack, and do a bunch more damage. I love it. Yes, Sammy. It's I mean, it is nice that they update the color challenges. They give different rewards and whatnot. The World Tree enchantment, we would draw a card with the World Tree if we played... Oh, on this Regisaur you mean? I thought you meant Regisaur Alpha. Yes. So battle, sieges, whatchamacallits, when you remove the last counter from this, when we deal, let's say, 4 damage, we exile this card, then we can cast it. So yes, it would work with the World Tree. It's not like flipped and it's just in the battlefield. It kind of leaves and then comes back. So this does trigger enter the battlefield effects, which is very nice. Grook's Uprising, this is 4 power, lining up quite nicely with that. Yeah, it's not like just it stays on the battlefield. It bounces back and forth. So take advantage of things. You can't play either side Heaven. So Invasion of Ixalan, the new battle siege mechanic, the battle card type. For you or anybody else that doesn't know, you play it to the opponent, and then you can either attack the opponent or you can attack this battle. And that little number in the bottom right-hand corner is how much damage you have to deal to it. When you deal the last point of damage, it is exiled, and then you cast it transformed. It's not too complicated, but it does take a little bit of getting used to. It's just nice to have so many dinos. I don't care what it is. If we have to meet a little bit of a requirement to get them, that's quite alright. And Invasion of Ixalan could be a very nice turn 2 play. For 1 and a green, we're digging through the top 5, I believe. And we can we can grab a permanent or a creature or a land, I believe. Something like that. But either way, it could get us to our 3rd land potentially, and we did see a 3rd Sheoldred. My goodness, that is crazy. Crazy stuff right there. Yeah, it could be nice. Invasion of Ixalan, smoothing things out a little bit and getting a lot of rare wildcards. My, oh my. That's insane. I guess it's like a little bit like a field spell. It's kind of like a planeswalker, I guess. Yeah, it's like a planeswalker that if you take out the planeswalker, something happens, basically. You can attack the player, you can attack the planeswalker. Yeah, I guess that's... well, it's not the best description, but, you know, it gives... yeah, it's something. It's something. It's going to take a lot of getting used to, that's for sure. Another Rampaging Raptor. Let's do it. That would be stunning if we finished off the Ancient Imperiosaurs, I must say. Oh, finishing off a playset of any rare dino or part dino card. Hard to say. I think battles will be pretty successful. I think they toned down the battles just because it was a new card type. They didn't want a new thing just to be super overpowered. Of course, they had companions, and I think a lot of us all remember the shenanigans with companions and how painful and powerful those were. Oh my goodness. That was not fun indeed. I think I might do another 20 packs. We'll see. Yes, Invasion of Ixalan does have dinos on it. Tonight's thumbnail, blurred out a little bit, is the art from Invasion of Ixalan. I wasn't even thinking of doing art as the background, but I thought, oh, just to spice it up, use one art from one of the cards that I'm looking forward to. And yeah, it is pretty fantastic art. If you guys get the chance, check it out. Just the straight art version of it. All these different colored dinosaurs facing off against the Phyrexians. And it's pretty cool to see. Rampaging Raptor, let's do it. Oh, we got an Invasion of Ixalan. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh, you don't... Oh, it wasn't excellent. Oh, okay. I must have missed it. Yeah, who knows what other subtype battles we'll get. Maybe it'll just... No, it wouldn't stay sieges. I don't know. They have a lot of design room to explore, that's for sure. But I'm just happy to open up a copy of this. 2 and 2 green X. When Invasion of Ixalan enters the battlefield, search your library and or graveyard for a non-human creature. Of course, most of the creatures in my lists are non-human. Dinos with mana value X or less. Put it onto the battlefield. I love it. Standard. Yes. Now we'll see. But consider this. We play Invasion of Ixalan for just 2. We don't pay any X. Of course, that doesn't seem like it makes a whole lot of sense, but bear with me. Turn 2 Marauding Raptor. Boom. come turn 3, we play our third land. We play Raptor Hatchling for 1 red. Marauding Raptor pings Raptor Hatchling, gets itself to 4 power. It pings the token that enters the battlefield, getting itself to 6 on turn 3. And then with the 2 other mana you have, you play Invasion of Ixalan for only 2 green. You don't search for anything. And then the 6 temporary powered Marauding Raptor swings in, destroying Invasion of Ixalan on turn 3. You flip it for Zalortha. And then after that, all your non-human creatures mostly can be blocked. That's not what it means. So if a creature blocks your creature, the opponent's creatures will still deal damage to yours, but you just simply get to deal your damage through. It might not make a whole lot of sense depending on how the blockers go, but for the most part you could just have lethal, and it doesn't matter how many blockers they have, you just send it all straight through to the opponent. Lovely, lovely stuff. An 8/8 reach is pretty fantastic. It's nice to finally have a dinosaur with reach. I think they learned their lesson. They have so many big dinos that probably some of them naturally should have had reach anyways. But yeah, I'm going to be excited to potentially flip this super early. Last pack, let's go. Ancient Imperiosaur. Alright. Hey, it's a wild card. Okay. I'm thinking at least 20 more packs here. Let's do it. And we get 2 more golden packs as well. Alright. Dino. Okay. Dinos with reach, finally. Heaven, I know. It's a long-running joke. A lot of dinos are massive, and for whatever reason they can't swat something out of the sky. Of course, the long-necked brontosauruses, you would think they wouldn't have too much trouble, but I guess they do, because they don't have reach. Another Ancient Imperiosaur. You can do it. I'm just over the moon that I opened 3 of them. Man, that is luck. The luck is on our side tonight. That is certain. At least 1 more Rampaging Raptor. I'd be happy with that. Oh, it is. It is. Absolutely Pterosaurus. Yes, Sammy. If your creature is blocked by an opponent's creature, you either deal damage as normal to the creature or you deal damage straight to the player. You would lose your creature. Maybe you don't have lethal, so the creature that would have died on the opponent's side, it lives because it wasn't dealt any damage. I don't know. You will probably have options to weigh for sure. Oh, we got our 3rd Breach the Multiverse. I don't know. I've lost track at this point. My goodness. Crazy. Listening Dawn. Well, I mean, it is a green card. Jun Dinos. Yes. Oh my, we're swimming in absolute wild cards. 43 rares, 16 mythics at the moment. Good stuff. 11 more packs to get it, Sammy. Let's go. Sunfall. This could be a little bit painful, I must say. Farewell. It was on the tip of my tongue. I think it costs 6 to exile all creatures or artifacts or enchantments. You can choose any number of modes, but if somebody has this in the sideboard and they're facing us with a lot of creatures, paying 1 less to exile all our creatures, and then they incubate X, where X is the number of creatures exiled this way. That's a lot of X's. X, but this could be very scary indeed. Very, very rough. Hexproof and indestructible doesn't do anything to this. We simply lose all those creatures. There is a way to defend against this. Most of the cards are in white. If we can bounce, delayed bounce our entire field, Semester's End from Strixhaven, it costs 3 and a white. You can exile any number of creatures you control, and then you return them to the battlefield at the end of your turn. So in response to the opponent playing this, you just you make them go away, and then when they return with Semester's End, they actually return with a 1/1 counter on it. So keep that in mind. Phase Out as well, Sammy, yes, is another way to get around Sunfall. Well, it's going to be on the back of my mind against Azorius Control, that's for sure. Potentially anything else partially white. Oh, I should have drank more coffee. But I'm thinking of maybe getting some better sleep tonight. We shall see. Naya Dinos are back, Kevin. Yes, especially with that Galta and Mavrin combo. Invasion of Ravnica. I guess that could be nice. Definitely. Definitely. I think Teferi's Protection only is legal in Historic, which maybe I have to go back and visit Historic. But yeah, anything kind of like Teferi's Protection, phasing out or delayed bouncing, returning the creatures at the end of turn, I think could be, yeah. On the menu at least. I'm going to try it. Possibly revisiting Naya Dinos with Trapjaw Tyrant, of course. But I do want to take a look at this Invasion of Ravnica battle here. Excuse me. I ate too much for supper. But when it enters the battlefield, exile target non-land permanent and opponent controls. That isn't exactly 2 colors. That's a very costly amount to pay. 5, but it could be pretty nice. Definitely colorless exile. That can be a 5/5. It's somewhat easy to deal with this battle. It is only 4, which I think is very common for battles, but whenever you cast a spell that's exactly 2 colors, look at the top 6 cards, reveal a card that's okay. So this is a build around card. Dinos would not be able to make use of this. It cares about spells that are exactly 2 colors, and we don't have a whole lot of dinos that meet that requirement. I was thinking it might be kind of nice, but maybe I can tweak a dino list that a lot of the dinos are that, you know, red and green, Regisaur Alpha, Quartzwood Crasher, something like that, potentially. I did open up another Into the Fire a little ways back. I don't forget quite when, but I kind of like this as a potential sweeper replacement. Of course, 2 damage versus the 3 damage from Brotherhood's End is pretty big. However, if we don't need it for whatever reason, we can choose to put any number of cards from our hand on the bottom of our library, draw that many cards +1, and this deals 2 damage to each creature planeswalker in battle. So that might make all the difference, hitting a very wide range of stuff. Although it is an instant speed, which might make us feel pretty bad, especially against mono-red aggro. You want to sometimes hit them on their turn after they've played, you know, 1 or 2 hasty creatures, another rare wild card. Lovely. I guess technically that could be kind of like my 4th Ancient Imperiosaur. Oh boy. Rampaging Raptor, you can do it. You can do it. Another Galta and Mavrin. Hey, Heaven, you're talking about Naya Dinos. Unfortunately, we got another copy. I'll take it. I'm just interested to see all the new stuff that we'll face and explore. I might take a couple. Oh my goodness. Are you serious? I can't write this stuff. What is going on? I swear, I'm not hacking. What the heck? The very last pack I had. I wasn't planning to buy any more. The last one, completing. The final copy. I got a playset of Ancient Imperiosaur. What the... Yes, let's go. Okay. Hey, if I didn't play any matches tonight, that would be an ultimate night. But I'm going to play some matches. Okay. I was like, oh yeah, that would be cool to finish off the playset. Oh yeah. Boom. There it is. Oof, okay, so I'm sitting on 46 rare wild cards, 16 mythic. That's enough. Let's go. I'm going to whip up a list very fast, very quick. It's only going to take me a couple minutes. I cleared up one deck spot, 99 out of 100. Going to be pretty similar to, yes, live deck building, but quite similar to what I have been using, of course. Right, we'll start off with Ancient Imperiosaur, of course. Oh, man. I don't know what it is. Oh, I'm at a loss for words still. All 4 Ancient Imperiosaurs. It's meant to be... Oh, okay. Let's get into it. Dino. There are some non-Dino stuff, but usually when I'm just whipping up a list, I like to just type in Dino and get things going. There we go. Starting off with the Ancient Imperiosaur. I do remove all the lands. I fill that out afterwards. Just because sometimes it can be quite a bit different. Boom. Lovely. All the Rampaging Raptors. Oh, nuts. Oh, nuts. I have to use 3 of my 46 rare wildcards. This is also a pretty good positive when you only do one thing. It's usually quite budget. I mean, some sets might not have anything you need, so of course you're not pushed to look for a whole lot of stuff. Invasion of Ixalan, yeah, we're doing that. I'll hold off on Invasion of Ixalan just yet, but definitely that's what I want to be doing. Maybe against Rakdos Midrange. Let's consider this. They have a black and a red, or maybe just a black. They can make us sacrifice the creature we play. Fatal Push. Perhaps we're sitting on one of those 2-drops. We don't feel safe to play it, but we also have Topiary Stomper. We can go Invasion of Ixalan on turn 2 to maybe grab that 3rd land. Play Topiary Stomper on turn 3 and just wait to play those 2-drops. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. Etali, Primal Conqueror. I'll at least put in that single copy, but again, I might finish off the playset. The first copy is lovely. The second, third, fourth, you're going to be playing some pretty impactful stuff. We could steal a Teferi from the Azorius Control player. I think I stole a Teferi one time with the original Etali, and that was just stunning. I loved it. I should play, or I should say not collected, just in case, excuse me, I missed some. Yeah, stealing a Teferi from Azorius Control is pretty sweet indeed. But yeah, Marauding Raptor, Tepic Hunt Master, big time. Where's Topiary Stomp? It looks a little bit different on my phone. Usually I'm tweaking on my phone when I'm going to sleep or something like that. Oh. Yes, what I said. Okay. Shifting Ceratops, 2 and 2 green. Comparing the Rampaging Raptor there. Did I want Format? Oh, what is going on here? That is weird. I did want 4 Marauding, yes. I'm glad you caught that. I would have been scratching my head, wondering why things didn't look quite right. Yeah, 4 Marauding all the time. The bread and butter. No brainer. Maybe you cut Tepic Hunt Master. You have Drover of the Mighty Witch. Reminds me, I almost forgot Drover of the Mighty. We've got 16 things for 2. We should be basically guaranteed to always see something for 2 in every different hand. Can't do Dinos without 4 Marauding. Stunning. You want to see it as often as possible, maybe you see 2, but there are some cases you guys have seen with Marauding Raptor. I've had 2 out. I've played Topiary Stomper, we lose it, but for 2, we search for a basic land, and it's 2 separate pings for Marauding, possibly equaling 4 extra damage to the opponent. For 2, you get a land and 4 damage. Love it. That's pretty fantastic value right there. What was that? Oh, yes. Rampaging Raptor. I'm going to try out for a little bit this shifting, pun intended, shifting Ceratops to the sideboard. Get the good old Carney T. What are we at? 33. 1 copy of Galta. I'm thinking, again, Ancient Imperiosaur kind of replaces Galta. Often enough, I think Ancient Imperiosaur could be coming down as a 12/12. We only have to tap 3 creatures, and I mean, we could have a Topiary Stomper, a Huntmaster, and a Marauding. All 3 of those tapping, and boom. Where is it? It's at Galta level there. It's already sitting at 5. Plus tapping 3 more would make it 2 green for a 12/12. That is what we're looking for. 2 or 3. I don't care what it is, but I think pretty consistently we'd be casting it for about the same as Galta is. Galta 12/12 trample, but this could be a 12/12 trample ward 2, which is better, and it's not legendary, so you got to keep that in mind. Yeah, it doesn't even have reach. I thought it did too. I forgot about that. Yeah, certainly makes it more useful. But let's get back to the programming. Tyrannix Rex. Maybe I'll leave Tyrannix Rex out. For this version, at least. Polyraptor? Could maybe see Polyraptor. A Dino Lord would do. So, Sammy, let's look at a very painful Dino Lord. It's so bad, I think a lot of us forget about this because no one would ever really want to use it. Oftentimes, Lords cost 1 in a red, 1 in a green, and they give creatures of a certain type +1/+1. But we, dinosaur lovers, have to pay 7 to give our other stuff +1/+1. And then we can pay an absolutely painful 6 to make a 3/3 token. It would be a 4/4 token with the buff, but I mean, even at 5, this would be fantastic. I would be happy with something at 4 or 5. We'd be off to the races. Lovely stuff. 5 would be reasonable. Maybe the token could be created for 4, something like that. But yeah, this is the normal Lord that people think of when they think of Lords. No, we're not using that. Oh, Regisaur Alpha, my goodness, I almost forgot. So we got to get Regisaur. That takes us to 22, which is going to be roughly 22 lands. Let's slap Tyrannix Rex into the sideboard, just because I don't want to leave home without this lovely new addition. All right, it's land time. Oh boy, this is going to be interesting. I still probably tweak this quite a bit, but it should do all right. Couple Shelter Thicket. I've been liking Shelter Thicket just to have Castle Garenbrig enter the battlefield untapped. A couple extra forests just to meet that requirement, because sometimes I haven't had a forest. I wanted to play Castle Garenbrig. I wanted to use it to power out things, and I've just been slowed down by a turn with it entering tapped. Yes, definitely, Sammy. I mean, it costs 7. It could easily be a 7/7, lining up with its mana value. At the very least, that would be nice. But hey, we can't have everything we want. Alrighty. Where's the basic lands? I've started going 5 forests, 1 mountain, total of 6 basic lands if it is just Topiary Stomper. Just because I have been messed up one too many times, I really need a lot of sources of green. However, we got to consider red, because now I'm using Rampaging Raptor, which sometimes could be fully reduced. We could only spend red to play it, and not having enough sources, because before with shifting it was heavily green, but this brings it more to the side of red. Yeah, very spicy. Spicy indeed. So now come to think of it, I had kind of forgotten that point. We'll up the mountain. Let's make it 3 and 3. That feels pretty good. Where's that Castle Garenbrig I love so much? 1 Shatter Skull? 2 Shatter? I could go with 2 Shatter Skulls. 5, 7. So we have 15 sources of red. I think that's very reasonable. Drover of the Mighty could be the second source of red if we need it in a pinch for Rampaging Raptor. Topiary Stomper can grab a mountain. You know what? No, I'll keep it 3 and 3. 3 and 3. Sideboard wise, I mean, we could face anything and everything new and different. But let's turn off that not collected. We'll get that back to nature to destroy. Nope, that is N. Where's back to nature? 3 copies? Yeah, I could do with 3 copies. Let's organize things here a little bit though. So we got enchantments and stuff. We've got spirits and control stuff. And a sweeper. No, let's do a sweeper. Into the fire. You know what? I'm going to do the whole playset. It hits battles, which might be applicable for us with Invasion of Ixalan. It hits all creatures, all planeswalkers. If we don't need it, we can recycle cards from our hand and just dig a little bit closer to something big and impactful. Graveyard hates. You know what? We have tons of big bodies. I've been wanting to use Deathgorge Scavenger a little bit more. So that's what we're going to do. Alrighty. Lovely stuff. The opponent might be not on a graveyard deck, but they could have a lot of stuff in their graveyard just to keep Deathgorge Scavenger nice and healthy. Could be just a reasonable body in a lot of situations and a decent amount of matchups. But there we go, Ancient. It took a little bit longer than I was hoping for, but here it is, folks. Traditional Explorer? No, not that. Whew. Yes, definitely the new Shieldred. I mean, I saw it. I even mentioned to myself, maybe I've got to pack a little bit more graveyard hate. I imagine we'll still see Greasefang, but this could be completely different. Everybody trying out all the new stuff. Maybe we will face a mirror match, another dinosaur tribal, somebody else inspired to try all these new shiny dinos. Blurb. Oh, a painful way to start. I can't make that work. Pretty good chance we'd see another land, I guess. Okay, that's quite a bit better. My goodness. You know what? I want to send Regisaur Alpha to the bottom. I want to see Ancient Imperiosaur soon. Mono Black definitely is going to be broken, a little bit more painful. We're seeing our first Thoughtseize of the night. It's not nice. Our first Thoughtseize of the night. It wouldn't be a night without a classic start like this. Again, I got the whole playset of Ancient Imperiosaur. It was meant to be lovely. Interesting. Well. First match, first Thoughtseize. Just, that's, hey, a classic start with Rakdos Midrange here, but it seems pretty decent. Of course, Otepic Huntmaster might be nice, but we don't have another land. So, like I was saying, maybe Invasion of Ixalan is pretty good, getting us to that third land here. Stomping Ground definitely feels a little bit safer, especially needing 2 sources of red for the Rampaging Ferocidon. I'm going to mess that up a lot. Rampaging Ferocidon, of course, is very nice. Players can't gain life. Rampaging Rager. Mixing things up a little bit too much. That won't be the last time, I can guarantee you. Rampaging Rampager of Rage, of Maximum Rage. I don't think that's we could all sometimes, you know, we get to play them for 3, certainly not in this instance. It is nice to see Etali early on, but Sheoldred is probably gonna do us in, sadly. Yeah. Pain. Unlucky. Would have been nice to go with that Topiary Stomper, I must say. Getting us to that 4th land there. Yes, the battle goes on their side, and then we get the choice to either attack them or the battle, flipping it, and that is definitely going to do it for this game at least. But no, I wouldn't say dinosaurs are too expensive. But yeah, you attack it and you destroy it completely with, well, I'll show it. If you can deal 4 damage to it, it's destroyed. It goes away. You get to exile this and cast it transformed as that belligerent Regisaur. Just the way you flip it, I guess you could say, but it's not flipping just because it does leave the battlefield and come back. All right, I'll keep it as is. We're going first. We could get some nice explosive potential with those 2 drops, of course. Oh, I love it. That's looking pretty fantastic. Always nice to have 2 things for 2 just in case they take it out, but at the very least it seems like maybe they don't have a Thoughtseize. Oh boy, I'm liking our chances here. I think we should at least get to Topiary Stomper if, of course, they take out Drover the Mighty, which is... Oops. I'm not sure why they said oops. But we do get Ancient Imperiosaur next turn. Look at this. Believe in the Dino. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Heaven, Pterosaurus. Oh, we don't get an Ancient Imperiosaur. Actually, we do. Okay, boom. Beautiful. They're dead. Look at that. Are dinos too expensive? I don't know. Of course, they got mana screwed. That happens to everybody, happens to us, but boom. That's pretty darn fantastic. Back-to-back Drovers, a nice 3/3 body. That's got to do them in. They're going to have an uphill battle just targeting Ancient Imperiosaur. That Ward 2 should buy us enough time to have it survive whatever removal they might have had. Oh, okay. I don't watch too much early access stuff. I did watch a little bit just because there were so many dinos that were released in this set. Yeah. Oh, okay. We gave them back a taste of their own medicine quite fantastically. However, I think that could continue again. Oops, oops, an 8/8. They're like, oh, oops, we killed your Drover. No, they didn't know what was about to happen, Heaven. RFE, Power Dragon, yes, I do like Power Dragon. Just like his attitude and everything. Okay, I'm going to keep it the same. I have a good feeling about this. Yes, yes. Does a lot of dino stuff as well. Yeah, I think people who don't play things up too much, but hey, maybe you're feeling something a little bit different one night, relaxed and calm, and to each their own. Definitely dinos are my thing, just a little bit. We got some good stuff. We got that Ancient Imperiosaur once again. Hopefully we get Topiary Stomper, but boom, there we go. We got another thing for 2, which again, you can expect with 16 things for 2 in this particular list. Maybe. I still think it's definitely made for dinos. Fits in quite nicely indeed. Again, because Huntmaster, cost reduction plus tapping, helping to pay 2 for Ancient Imperiosaur. That's enough for me. Boo Thoughtseize, yes. Yes, indeed. Let's hope they don't have another one for Topiary Stomper. Okay, whew. All right. We're getting there. Oh, 2 Topiary Stompers. So this definitely seems like we will be getting Ancient Imperiosaur. Not next turn. We would get Ancient Imperiosaur next turn if we get a Castle Garenbrig. Topiary Stomper getting us to 5 lands on turn 4. Possibly the castle, and Topiary Stomper itself tapping for 1 to help pay for Ancient Imperiosaur, and then the other 6 from Castle Garenbrig's ability. Boom, a lovely 8/8 trample. Ward 2. Oh, where's that castle? Well, that's not a castle, unfortunately. Shelter Thicket does have to come down eventually. I think we still should be fairly safe. If they wanted to keep attacking with the Mutavault, they would have to have 1 mana plus the Mutavault itself. Next turn we'll get to 7 with those Topiary Stompers, and because of Vigilance we could attack with the Topiaries, play the Ancient Imperiosaur after we attack, and that is going to feel pretty good. Not too bad. 10. I mean, it is a little bit painful. Oh, I will just straight up play it. Oh, no, I'm going to do what I said. Attack with both, then tap them, then play it. Maybe. Let me think about this. We're at 10. Nah, I'll just straight up play it. I want to leave the Topiary Stompers alive to block stuff. Could have gone Carnage Tyrant, I guess. Yeah. Graveyard Trespasser. That's not going to do it. I guess I could have made it an 8/8 at least, leaving 1 Topiary Stomper untapped. Making Ancient Imperiosaur at least a little bit bigger than Carnage Tyrant here. Oh, there we go. We stayed strong, positive, and we showcased at least the Ancient Imperiosaur. The first match of the night. Lovely stuff. Oh, I'm feeling pretty good about this. Dinos devouring Rakdos once again. But especially that Castle Garenbrig, Topiary Stomper on turn 3 to get a 4th land. And then we play the 5th land on turn 4. Being Castle Garenbrig. Boom. We make 6. Topiary taps to be the 7th for the Imperiosaur, or we could play Carnage Tyrant for the 6, or whatever it is. Pretty good indeed. Hopefully taking control of the ranks, yes. Snackdos, Victor. That does seem pretty appropriate. Oh, again, we're getting spoiled. I opened up the full playset, and we're seeing it pretty consistently. Yeah, I'm starting to suspect. Galta, the queen. Galta is still the queen, but she may have moved to the side. Not completely. I think 1 copy of... Oh, for my goodness. Thoughtseize. At least we brought Rakdos down the previous time, but maybe this is mono black discard. My goodness. Not a whole lot of fun. I'll tell you that. Well, I still have fun. It's annoying, I guess you could say. I think it could be the best dino in the set, yes. Oh boy, what are we going to do? We're going to play that Rampaging Raptor. Let's play the Rampaging Raptor. Hopefully. They could have something for 2, maybe make us nothing. Alright, beautiful. Boom, 4 damage. That was better than Shifting Ceratops. They killed Huntmaster. Huntmaster would have given Shifting Haste, but... Oh, Graveyard Trespasser. Gee, it's a 3/3. Rampaging Raptor, of course, lines up beautifully with that. Let's play it safe. Let's get Topiary Stomper, use up all our available mana. We get to 5 lands, including Castle Garenbrig, meaning we can slap down Ancient Imperiosaur coming up. This is how you do it. I love it. I think it could. I think they should just bring back, hey, discard them. I don't care. We've got big, lovely stuff. They did. They did, Heaven. I think so. Actor in. Brought the pain. Okay. Rakdos. Yeah, keep it the same, I guess. Hopefully we get to see Etali Primal Conqueror at least come down once tonight. Of course, it's not consistent, but it is lovely playing something for free from yourself and from the opponent. Oh, it is. It's like gambling, rolling the dice, whatever. I'm excited. I'm excited. Going ham tonight, yes. But it was very lovely there. That's often happened. I've played Shifting Ceratops or something I wanted to give haste on turn 3, and before the dino lands, they kill the Huntmaster, and then the thing just sits there, but we still get the attack off. We could have swung with Huntmaster as well, just to deal a little bit more damage, potentially. But yeah, I think overall, Rampaging Raptor should be better than Shifting in more cases. Certainly against Rakdos Midrange. Shifting Ceratops doesn't make a whole lot of sense with the protection from blue, of course. Yeah, I can't make that work. Okay, oh my goodness. It's the night of the Imperiosaur. Maybe that's what I should rename the stream. March of the Imperiosaur. No, March of the Dino I like. Took me a little bit to do that. I kind of had to Frankenstein from the March of the Machine image just to make the D, the I, the N, and the O. I think it lined up pretty good, but yeah. Imperial March. Yes, kind of like Star Wars. The turtle and ape creature, Kogala and Yadaro, 100%. I'm looking forward to that. Big time. Oh. Yeah, it's just going to be lovely. Unfortunately, I didn't open a single copy, but again, I opened up 4 copies of the thing I wanted most in this. And Zeba. Sometimes dinos are pretty expensive, but we get Carnage turned down a little bit sooner. Fortunately, they didn't have anything to make us sacrifice it, so that is quite nice indeed. Ancient Imperiosaur next turn. I have a total of 7 mana, which is pretty lovely stuff, although Galta, I want Galta. We have enough lands at this point, so I can safely discard that mountain there. Yeah. I don't think we're traveling back in time, but okay, let me think about this. Marauding for 2, which still allows us to almost play it. We'll go with Galta, and they're going to feel bad, dead. They could have Extinction Event, but still, we would get to Ancient Imperiosaur next turn, whether they sweep us completely or not. But yeah, the machines, they did their stuff. They tried to convert everybody to become Phyrexians, and then we stopped them. And then I think people can travel to all kinds of different planes, maybe? Something like that. I don't know for sure, but the Phyrexians were doing bad stuff and we stopped. Yes, it does. It does. I'm definitely going to be doing Naya Dinos at some point, 100%. Hey, you know what? Let's get that Topiary Stomp. But we get to 7 lands. We got a nice blocker. We'll get Ancient Imperiosaur next turn. Of course, Ghalta might, or Carnage Giant might just lock things up here. It would be pretty fantastic to take down 2 Rakdos Midrange. That does not happen every night, certainly. Yeah, the new Ghalta and Mavrin, which I got 2 copies opened as well. Yeah, I think Ghalta and Mavrin certainly needing 2 pips of white. That calls for Unclaimed Territory and Secluded Courtyard, both naming dinos, tapping for 1 mana of any color for a dinosaur. Yeah, I think that's mandatory if you want to play with that new version of her. It's a little bit painful, but we got this Invasion of Ixalan. Either we get a land or we get a pretty nice body. And we play it. Boom. And I'll just hit him and get rid of Kroxa. Oh, this is disgusting stuff. My goodness. Oh. I like Invasion of Ixalan. I guess it is a little bit painful losing both of them. We did have Odd. That was nuts. Oof, the Shieldred. Well, let's get something that is something, at least. It would be nice to pop it. Hopefully we can do that. Drover of the Mighty is not going to be quite as impactful as we want. Definitely. Creating all those vampires, then playing Imperiosaur. But the vampires, I think, are only white, so we wouldn't be able to pay for the green part of Imperiosaur. But still, even playing it for 2 green would be fantastic. It's hard to say. They can't jam-pack everything. They certainly jam-packed a lot, but croaked, yes. It does not seem to be the case. We're not quite dead yet. Carnage Giant could stop Shieldred from attacking. We would at least take 3 from 5 of the Eye Tyrant. Plus the 2 from Shieldred. Taking us down to 1. I don't know about this. I don't know. I don't think Shieldred's going to attack. Oh, okay. Hopefully they don't have Stomp, but I will definitely take out Shieldred. That is... Alright, so we don't go down to 1. Regis or Alpha? Actually, you know what? That could do the trick. They have to block it, I guess. Oh! Well, there you go, folks. That is pretty good. I guess it is tapped. Oh, okay. For some reason, I thought it had Vigilance, and then we have 2 blockers. It's a good game. Still decent, yes, yes. 5 does kill, though. Yeah. Keep it as is. That was pretty good. Definitely Ancient Imperiosaur is performing as good as I hoped. Oh, beautiful. Fantastic. The nice Shelter Thickets don't have any turn 1 play, so it's always feeling pretty good to go with that. We got a lovely Drover. Hopefully it survives. That would be fantastic. And it does. They don't have a Fatal Push. Blood Tithe Harvester, do it. Power Word Kill on Drover of the Mighty. Well, I'll take it. And we're seeing Etali for the first time. Well, this is good. This is good. Graveyard Trespasser, again, a 3/3, lovely, but Rampaging Raptor is better than that. We could be playing a Shifting Ceratops this turn. However, We get to go with this, and we get to just smack them. 4 is better than 3. I'm just going to play another Rampaging Raptor next turn, I guess. Oh, hold on a second, folks. No, Carnage turn. Carnage turn. That's what we're playing. Love it. Castle Garen Break for the win. Beautiful. And I must say, with the Ancient Imperiosaur, Tyrannix Rex spreading out to odd and even stuff, that should help against Extinction Event, not making it so completely one-sided. Oh, it would be. It would be so good, Zeba. 100%. That certainly is pretty painful, but Rampaging Raptor next turn? Yeah. Extinction Event is always good, but this is also good. It hasn't happened too much. I've had 2 Topiary Stompers, a total of 6 green. What is something that makes 6 green? This is what you want to be doing. 3 green. Boom. We're getting to 7 lands here. We have 5, but with 2 Topiary Stompers, we're off to the races. We'll be playing Etali, Primal Conqueror next turn quite nicely. Maybe we steal Shieldred from the opponent. Oh, that would be pretty sweet. Hopefully they don't have a Thoughtseize. That would definitely make me cry a little bit. I want to see Etali come down once tonight. It is looking very strong. Just the Topiary Stomper stopping that Graveyard Trespasser. I don't know what they're doing. That's odd. Oh, here it goes, folks. The moment we've all been waiting for. Let's get something good. A go blank. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. We ripped both cards that they had. A Fatal Push and a Shieldred. Oh, and we exiled the... Oh my. What's going on? This is insane. That was the best that could have happened. Whew. Hey, dinos are not too expensive. You've got cost reduction from Marauding. You've got ramp from Topiary. You've got 1 turn sooner with Castle Garenbreak. 5 lands, making 6 green. Oh, wow. That was beautiful. Okay, can we flip a tally? Man, that's the play of the night. And we're not done yet. I think so. Let me think. Castle Garenbreak, 5 lands, 6, 7, 8, 9. Yes. No, we gotta do a Phyrexian mana. Oh boy. Love it. Scary stuff indeed. Let's get her done. Oh, we transformed Etali for the win. There you go, folks. Oof. Beautiful stuff indeed. Taking down back-to-back Rakdos Midrange, that is how you start off with the new March of the Machine Dinos. Again, Castle Garenbreak. The 6 green, you can use it for creature spells or to activate abilities. That effectively extra mana you get from Castle Garenbreak. You're tapping 5 lands, you're getting 6 mana. That might be all you need to get to transform this to 9. Wow. Dino's taken over 100%. Zeba, if you're new here, you haven't been watching a lot, I haven't seen you around in the chat, but if you haven't seen it before, this is my favorite land, the best land for the list. They've killed all the early stuff, but we get to 5 lands, we get to Carnage turns. If we have a cost reducer, we can play Tyrannix Rex, whatever it is. We can play double Topiary Stompers with 5 lands, getting to 7 lands. The list goes on. The list goes on. Oof. Serious power tonight, Pterosaurus. Yes, indeed. My goodness. Not the World Tree in Dinos. I'll think about it. There's certainly going to be a lot of considerations. Oh, we got a pack. Let's see what it is. Invasion of Ixalan. Oh, well, man. The night is just overflowing with positivity. Of course, I'm always staying as positive as possible, but well, as a lot of you have seen, some nights are more painful than others. This is not one of them. This is definitely March of the Dino, marching right through the Rakdos player's life total. Zornkops. Another Rakdos. Back to backdos, as they say. Definitely another Dino, yeah. Let's see. Let's see. That seems pretty good. We got 2 lands, a forest source with Shelter Thicket here. Like I was mentioning, increasing the number of forest-typed lands to help Castle Garenbrig enter the battlefield untapped. We've got our first Fires of Invention, Enigmatic Incarnation. Should be pretty good. I feel somewhat safe going with Huntmaster. They could have Leyline Binding, which they can cast for a single white. Nylea's presence here is making this particular land every single type, reducing that Leyline Binding to the maximum, unfortunately. You know what, let's go with Invasion of Ixalan. Just to get the 3rd land, we'll maybe play things safer coming up. Look at that. Look at that. We're filtering through 4 lands and another invasion. This is actually quite helpful indeed. We might need that 2nd source of red though, especially for rampaging. So it's pretty nice. We could have gotten painfully flooded, but that does not seem to be the case. Five color elementals. An elemental spin. Again, cost reduction, lovely stuff. As I've often done before, Huntmaster for 2, Marauding for 1, hopefully everything surviving next turn, potentially Rampaging for 2, Topiary for 2. If we get another land that's untapped, we would get Galta. If everything survives, so cross your fingers. Hellish Norn is going to be pretty painful, but not too painful when we do what we're about to do. Drover for 1 gets 3 total power, increases the power by 3, but it's still not enough to play Galta, unfortunately. Topiary plus Drover. Let's do that. I probably should look at this new version of Hellish Norn while I'm at it. Let's see what she does. Okay, this new version, whenever a source an opponent controls deals damage to you or a permanent you control, that source's controller loses 2 life. Oh, that could be pretty painful. So we want to attack with something big just to get a nice hit, and losing 2 life from dealing that big bit of damage isn't going to feel so bad. Yeah. No. Zeba, yes, a lot of people probably assume the castle is a legendary land. It is not, which is stunning. Use all 4 copies, get multiple Castle Garenbrigs, but of course, if it was legendary, you wouldn't want a lot, but you would want to see it. Boom, it's not legendary. Jam all 4 copies, see it as often as possible with the full playset. It's a good time. This is going to be a good time for us. Yeah, I think I probably want to do that. I'm not left with 2 red for that rampaging whatchamacallit. But I want to be going with Galta anyways this turn, plus Varnish Tyrant. And then we'll maybe go with Rampaging Raptor next turn. Actually, we can still go with Rampaging Raptor because of Drover. Okay, let's do that. Let's power up Marauding Raptor even more. We'll attack with good old Galta, and hopefully the opponent is kind of scared. Yeah, let's do that. I imagine somebody's going to block and trade with Rampaging Raptor, but I'll be as aggressive as humanly possible, and maybe that's enough to scare him off. I was thinking maybe Elish Norn might block Marauding Raptor, something like that. Maybe she would have if I hadn't attacked with the Rampaging. We'll see. Oh, okay. Man, that goblin is definitely gone. 7. Oh, overkill. Hopefully they don't sweep us next turn with a Supreme Verdict, which could be possibly happening. Oh, that was painful. It should be okay, I guess. Could get him next turn. We do have the lovely Carnage Taunt, deterring aggression from Elish Norn, taking us down to 5, and then if we attacked, we'd take a bunch of damage. But if they don't have a sweeper, that's definitely going to be it for them. Agent of Treachery. Oh, that's not too bad. Stealing Galta. Galta is still tapped. So I think we do still buy ourselves enough time. And we get the job done. Oh, you don't want to attack. Oh, lovely stuff. We get Topiary Stomper. We get to 7 lands. Huntmaster can give the Topiary haste that just entered the battlefield. And we just swing for the fences. I think that does the trick. Boom. Love it. Alright. On the back of Castle Garenbrig and all that other stuff. However, it wasn't a whole lot of enchantments. What could be going on here? Maybe it was enchantments and we didn't see them. Yes, definitely overkill, Victor. I want to think about this for a second. I certainly expect it's enchantments, but we see Agent of Treachery, Elish Norn. Maybe it's just 5-color good stuff. With Enter the Battlefield effects, abusing that with Yorion. I don't know. Huh. Shifting? Potentially. I didn't see a whole lot of blue-related stuff. I think I should be safe to leave Shifting Ceratops out. Agent of Treachery, of course, can't steal Shifting, because Shifting has protection from blue. Maybe if I saw more blue or partially blue stuff, I would bring in Shifting. But we'll leave it... I'll leave it like that. We'll get a better idea of what they're on. Maybe we just take them down game 2 as well. We'll see. That would be nice. But at least if it is enchantments, we've got that Back to Nature as a backup for game 3. Seems pretty decent. We got 2 lands, 2 Invasion of Ixalans, getting us to a 3rd land. It is a little bit slow, but this opponent is probably not doing a whole lot of interaction. So I think it still is eventually going to work out. Certainly would be painful if it was something faster. I might go with Huntmaster next turn, but it doesn't power out anything at the moment that I have in my hand, so it could just be another Invasion of Ixalan to keep hitting the land drops each turn. Shatterskull smashing, though, I must say. I won't take 3 if I don't have to, yeah. Marauding, Topiary. You know what? Topiary Stomper is going to be nice. We'll be at 4 lands on turn 4. We can go Huntmaster for 2, Topiary for 2. Tons of... This is going to be good. Very good indeed. Hopefully Huntmaster sticking around, helping us get to... Yeah, I'll do the Stomping Ground. Get to Ancient Imperiosaur. Oh yes, absolutely. You get some effect, and then you get a creature if you're able to deal enough damage to win the battle, I think is what they say. But it's just a nice little kind of side quest, a different option. It expands the game in a positive way, I feel. Hopefully they don't steal Topiary or Huntmaster. I think they're going to deal with at least one of our creatures here. Skyclave Apparition. Maybe to exile Huntmaster. Brutal Cathars. Something that does something to something. But we do have Ancient Imperiosaur. We've got options here. Dinos are not too expensive, but I want to think about this. Huntmaster plus Regisaur could be kind of nice. We have a total of 6, so Huntmaster for 2, Regisaur for... Let's do it. Let's do it. I like the looks of that. I don't get to do this too often. Then Ancient Imperiosaur and Galta potentially could have haste next turn. I don't think they have too many sweepers, so I like it. Huntmaster, of course. Keep in mind, its haste is now redundant that we might have given to Imperiosaur. Now we can safely tap Huntmaster to reduce Imperiosaur's cost and not worry about giving it haste because it's going to have it from Regisaur Alpha, which is very, very nice. Just making use of that redundant potential. Hellish Norn, Mother of Machines, though, is not so fun. I think we still could get it done if they don't do too much here. We have a lot of nasty explosive power, but seeing the Enigmatic Incarnation definitely, if we don't get the job done here, I mean, we know what we're bringing in. That's for sure. Okay. Well, definitely Galta. And Ancient Imperiosaur for 6. I like the looks of that. Yeah. Nice and big. Oh, maximum aggression. Let's go. Pretty sweet. 10-10 trample haste ward 2. I wasn't going to attack with the token or Huntmaster anyways, so might as well use those to put 4 more power on the board with those 4 counters. I think you can use burn spells on the battles. Some stuff does specify now that deals damage to players, creatures in battles, but I think if it's something that says any target also means now the addition of battles. Pretty sure. That's pretty good. I mean, we took out everything they had. We might be swept. If that happens, we got a nice backup with Carnage Tyrant. Path of Peril. Oh, nuts. I wish we had a body to play. Oh, nuts. Look. Good dinos. Good dinos. Good dinos. Again and again. And it's kind of nice. Invasion of Ixalan. Heaven. Anybody else? We've got... eventually... Oh, Etali. Well, let's steal some stuff. Okay. I like Archon. Love it. I like Drover. Beautiful. Whew. That's pretty cool. Hopefully they don't have a third. Oh, we did it. We did it. Good stuff. Zeba. Hopefully I've showcased that dinos might seem expensive, but often enough they're not. At least it feels the way I do it. There's lots of ramp, lots of cost reduction. Some stuff is fast. Aggro, of course, can just kill us, but again, you can't win against everything. Legendary top decking Heaven, I know. Oh, Victor. We're redeeming ourselves. Definitely from the past night or two. Ugh. Not so good. Tonight, we're on fire. Man, Etali. I mean, it's pretty good. We got 2 bodies. 7 for a 7/7 trample. and a 3/4 flying lifelink and a 3/3. Hey, doesn't get better than that. Oh yes, absolutely. Exile until non-land, 100%. There's been multiple times with the old Etali, I exile the top 2 cards when I attack and it's a land. And it absolutely feels bad. 6 for a 6/6 that could just do nothing. Yeah. I'm thinking this might be the thing. It's easy enough to get to 7. That might not seem like it's the case, but again, Drover ramping and cost reduction and Castle Garenbreak, even though it makes 6 green, you would have to have 2 other sources of red just to meet the 2 sources of red that Etali needs. What time are we at? I've lost track. I've been having so much fun so far. Oh my goodness. Oh, and we went up to 14, the record. Not quite. I think it was 16 was the all-time record. 2 hours, 16 minutes. Let's go at least another match here. I got to keep going after that. My goodness. Oh, 100%. I think I might abuse that, Zeba. Just when I saw it was an enter the battlefield effect. The blinking effects potentially saving our creatures from removal, power word kill, fatal push, all that stuff. We save the creature, but then we also get the extra value if it's a creature with an ETB. Topiary Stomper, of course, we would get another land. Etali, we would just get more good stuff. That hand seems quite reasonable. Again, Invasion of Ixalan. If it's not safe to go with Huntmaster, we'll just go Invasion to get the 3rd land to continue to safely go with I think I'll play it safe. We see a Ramanap Ruins. It could be mono red, and there could be a very good chance they have something that can deal 2 damage to Huntmaster there. Boom. We got another land. I should have chosen. I meant to choose Castle Garenbreak there. But I got a 3rd land, and that's where it's at. Dragons. What do we got going on? Well, that does change things. Certainly, since it's safe to do so. Huntmaster plus Marauding and possibly Regis or Alpha for 3 next turn. Boros Dragons. Dragonkin Berserker. 2/2 first strike. Boast abilities you activate cost 1 less to cast, or 1 less to activate for each dragon you control. They don't have any dragons yet, but oh boy. Yes, this is looking good. Definitely Regis for Alpha. Let me see. What do I want to do? You know what? I'm going to attack. Oh, I gave this. No. That's okay. I feel pretty good just attacking him right to the face. If they want to double block, I'm happy with that. Taking out this Dragonkin Berserker, we still get a little bit of damage through. Oh, just put your darters. Oh, I won the last one, Pterosaurus. Yes, in stunning fashion. I didn't drop a single game against 5-color Fires of Invention, Enigmatic, Incarnation. It was beautiful stuff. The chapters are going to be pretty crazy when I add them. There's going to be a lot of good moments to highlight, just like this. 3 for a 12/12 trample. I don't know about you, but that is pretty fantastic. Done. Instant concede. It is. The dinos are doing damage. And it is very interesting. You can see here, I only have a single copy of Galta. I mean, the last few nights, I was using 4. I don't think it's mad, but we've certainly seen our only copy of her quite a few times. Certainly a lot more than I would have expected. Yeah, no chance whatsoever. Let's try and see what exactly it might be. Is it Transmogrify? Boros Transmogrify? 3 in a red. Exile target creature and then they get it? No, they have other small creatures. Boros Midrange. I think this could just be Boros Midrange. They've got treasures to play big, heavy hitter creatures. 2 Galtas, yeah. I don't know. One certainly is luckily being enough tonight. Yeah, keep it as is. Maybe we see Etali steals some good stuff coming up. I think so, 100%. I'm pretty much considering Ancient Imperiosaur more Galtas. But yes, definitely with the word 2, oftentimes it could be better than Galta. But even if it lines up with Galta, it makes sense. Replace all or most copies of her, just have a single copy, and then you have a bunch of this, you're set. Of course, this hand could be a little bit slow, but we didn't see a whole lot of aggression from the opponent in the first game, so it still might work out for us. A Drover as well. Well, that is good. Man, that's... Oh. Very nice indeed. Ambitious farmhand. Interesting. It enters the battlefield and then they search for planes and they put it into their hand. Mono green dinos might be strong now, Heaven. Yes, I think they definitely have some legs and teeth and claws, certainly with the addition of Ancient Imperiosaur. But also very nice with this, we get to go Huntmaster plus Topiary Stomper for a total of 4. Beautiful. We get a creature, we get a land, and we go Ancient Imperiosaur next turn. Then we give it haste with Huntmaster. That's gonna be pretty good, I hope. Hopefully everybody is sticking around here, but Boros Fires of Invention. Showdown of the Skalds. Okay. Well, I have not faced this in a long time, I must say. No, we're just going to play Etali. Let's do it again and see if we get lucky. Oh, we've got a Dragonkin Berserker and we've got a Rampaging Raptor. That is pretty good for 6, I gotta say. Mono red dinos definitely are possible now. Quite decent with all these new additions. Man, oh, look at that. They are expensive. But 6 for a 7/7, a 4/4, and a 2/2 is pretty good. Hopefully we're not dead here. They could do some shenanigans. They can only cast 2 spells because of Fires of Invention. Invasion of Ixalan. I think it's pretty decent. Definitely for 2 mana, ramp, cycling. It does a wide range of stuff. I used Invasion of Ixalan in my draft deck. I think I got 2 copies of it, but yeah, definitely quite reasonable. You get a creature, you get the ramp, you get the cycling, the smoothing, whatever you want to call it. It's pretty cool. They're going to have to do a whole lot to save themselves. 2 Cavalier of Flame might do that, though. They don't have trample, so we'll keep that in mind. We can chump block with the Dragonkin Berserker if they don't kill it, and we might still live. Maybe, will we live? Seven, 6, 13, 17, 19. I think we go to 1. Maybe. I'm pretty sure it's 1. We're either dead or we're at 1. Are we down to 1? That would be absolutely epic. Etali, Primal Conqueror coming in strong. Getting us that blocker that we needed to potentially save ourselves. Okay, no, never mind. I forgot. I thought it was 3 to activate Cavalier of Flames. Unfortunately, we're definitely dead. We almost got. Yeah, as you can see, very nasty, hasty, explosive stuff is happening. However, we know what it is. Fires of Invention, Showdown of the Skalds. They exile the top 4 cards of their library until the end of their next turn they can play those cards, and then the next 2 times they add a lore counter. Whenever you cast a spell, you put a counter on a creature. It just gets big and nasty, as it happened there. Yikes. Back to Nature is back on the menu. Back on the agenda. Invasion. You know what? I'll trim some of those. I still love Invasion of Ixalan. I think that's doing the trick. We'll see how often I do flip it, but just smoothing things out, getting a, I don't know, the 3rd lands, top decking it to dig to get a nice creature, potentially that Galta. I imagine if it's gone late, we should be able to play Galta for pretty cheap. This hand, though, is not so fun. Maybe if it was at least a source of green. Okay, that's better. A little bit unfortunate with the mulligans, but yeah, it should still work out as long as Drover the Mighty survives, that is. Even if it doesn't. Fortunately, we got that force, so we can still go with Topiary Stomper coming up here. Looking good, looking good. Really should have gone Sheltered Thicket there, but I think we could get to Ancient Imperiosaur, maybe? If we draw another land next turn, that doesn't enter attack. But if I had done Sheltered Thicket, we may not have seen Ancient Imperiosaur. Castle Garenbreak certainly would have helped us see that. I hope. Stick around. Everything. You can do it. Okay, no, don't do anything too crazy here. Okay, that's good. That's good. We're seeing the Imperiosaur. It's reduced to 6, so the 5 lands plus Topiary Stomper gets us there. That's pretty good. Bigger than Carnage Tyrant. Alright, slap Carnage Tyrant down next turn. Maybe they can pay the Ward 2 cost. I wouldn't be surprised if that was the case. That's still alright. Ossification. Hey, we got to benefit from Ancient Imperiosaur. At least. Certainly when they play their stuff for free, they can easily pay that ward. Oh, and we got a Carnage Tyrant. That hopefully is going to do the trick. Hasty. Lovely. Invasion of Muruganda. Oh, yes. Muruganda, lots of dinos. Hopefully we actually visit the plane of Muruganda and we get even more dinos. It is going to be good. Oh, yes. You were mentioning dinos on the artwork. There's dinosaurs, there's ooze. It's more of a primeval setting. Quite a bit different than Ixalan. Hopefully everything works out here. It seems like we might be able to get the job done. Okay, that's looking all right. We shouldn't be dead being at 19, but they do have 5 land. Huh. Yeah, I think another Carnage Tyrant. Yeah, off. Got him. Oh my goodness. 4 wins in a row. We do the draft. Didn't go well. I didn't expect it to. We open up 4 copies, the full playset of Ancient Imperiosaur. And then we proceed to stomp Rakdos Midrange, 5 color Yorion Enchantments, Boros Fires of Invention. Wow, it was the night of nights. I could not have asked for anything better. You saw lovely stuff. Etali, Primal Conqueror, certainly doing the trick, and we even flipped Etali once, which if you get enough to flip it and an attack, that's probably over anyways. And divine is a good word for tonight. Oh, I should open up the pack I got. Let's do that before we end things here. What's it going to be? Something good. Nothing I'm looking to use. Alrighty. That'll do it for tonight. I should be back tomorrow, probably, hopefully back tomorrow. Heaven, everybody else with that free Dino version. I'm going to go grind through the Sparky ranked introduction to ranked queue, and then get into the normal stuff. But yes, thanks for the good time, Pterosaurus, Heaven, Sammy, Zeba. Thanks for joining, chatting. Victor. Lots of people tonight. Almost broke the record, or we might have tied. Fantastic. Yes, free dinos. Going to try my best tomorrow night, and have a good rest of your time zone whenever it is. See you later. Peace.